As of this morning, the death toll has now risen to at least 104 in Texas. Emergency responders fear that number will continue to rise. With more rain on the way, rescue crews are racing against the clock to find people missing since those floods. Maribel Gonzalez is in Kerrville, Texas, with details on the heart-wrenching stories of loss.
The search and rescue efforts are now shifting towards search and recovery. We know more than 100 people have been reported dead and dozens of others are still missing, including a group of 10 young girls who were at Camp Mystic, a camp that is located along the Guadalupe River, the same river that you see behind us, and that today, going into 4 days after, this disaster looks a lot different than it did even just a few days ago. As more time passes, hope turns to grief as families desperately search for loved ones who were lost in the floods.
I had to swim through a window and then hold on to the meter box outside of the house.
What started as rain early Friday morning quickly turned deadly in central Texas as the Guadalupe River rose more than 20 feet in less than 2 hours, bursting its bank, sending water and debris smashing into homes and tearing down trees. Federal and local agencies and volunteers are scouring areas by boat and air, looking for survivors. But with so much wreckage and more rain in the forecast, it's a challenging and dangerous task.
As the water moves, the debris also, sometimes it falls into the water. You have to worry about these snapped trees falling on top of rescuers.
More than 100 people have died and about 24 are still missing. These two brothers, Brock and Braden Davis, were attending camp in Hunt, one of the hardest hit areas when the floods struck.
Our bed started tipping over and we got to the top really quick.
At the heart of this tragedy, Camp Mystic, a Christian girls' camp where more than 24 campers and counselors have been confirmed dead. The camp sits next to the Guadalupe River, making it hard for crews to rescue them.
They were in need of airlift. There was no other way to get them out. Bridges were gone, roadways were gone, and the water was coming up too high for boat rescue.
Now, those lingering storms here in central Texas are winding down for the night, and drier weather is expected to come through in the next coming days. That is good news to people here who are clinging to hope that they will be able to find those missing and reunite them with their loved ones. Reporting in Kerrville, Texas, I'm Maribel Gonzalez.
And U.S. Representative Buddy Carter from Georgia says his twin granddaughters were at Camp Mystic during the Texas catastrophic floods. He says they survived, but that their cousin did not.